Hello. We are here on Facebook and YouTube. You're very welcome to join us. We're playing Marvin Gaye, What's Going On, because it's live at 5. Who knows what's going to happen? But, you know, as Marvin would say, what's going on? We don't know. Anyway, right. Back in a moment, actually about 3 minutes. So settle yourself down, get comfy, and prepare for the ride of the next hour. Are you well?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, there's concerns you might have had to breathe into a brown bag as you prepared yourself mentally for this one.
Yeah, I don't know what I need to do in preparation for this. You can't prepare for this.
No, I think that's the beauty. Who knows where it's going to go? Back in a mo. Now, granted, if you're on the Facebook and YouTube, you put your headphones on, dude. If you're on Facebook and YouTube right now, you're not going to hear this unless you're on the radio. So switch back to the radio just for a minute. Mute the Facebook, YouTube. Switch on your phones. Get back into the radio because I want to play the jingle that Andy Brown sent in. I'm going to put a little caveat before that. So he sent me a message sent me a message saying just getting into the spirit for live at 5. He sent me a little ident, as Andy is prone to do. We then, I do it at about 3.5 minutes to the hour. Managed to get a song uploaded, get that in, corrected, and stick it in the system. Anyway, he said, that was fast work. We probably should not broadcast every random thought that I have and record. I did think of a good reason why that could work, because then they won't send silly ones through. But in the silly ones are the genius ones. Are you ready for this one?
I am, yes.
Yeah, here you go. Did you hear that?
I'm afraid not. This has basically got no volume through it.
Oh, have you tried again?
I've turned it up, but it's not making any difference.
Right, let me try that. Yeah, try that then. Ready?
Okay.
Did you hear that one that time?
Yes, I did.
There you have it. Thank you, Andy Brown, for that. Legend. Okay, let's move on, shall we? It is now live at 5. I wanted to reflect on the name.
Okay.
Because you said no. Dan said, oh, let's have a vote. Who wants Live at 5? Who wants Bearded Blokes and Banter? And I said, great, that's fine. And then you overruled.
I didn't overrule as such. I just made my opinion known.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we can't do biscuits and stuff this week because there are no biscuits. They've been eaten. So there's no fear of the biscuit banding with a heist stealing the biscuits. However, if someone's in the office, could you please bring up the next month's photo frame for the magazine cover, because I can hold it up to the camera.
That'll be cool.
Because we haven't even yet put the photo up. We haven't taken a photo of the new one. This is what I do every month. It's like holding your baby for the first time. I have it in my arm. It's all. I get very proud of the magazine because we built it from nothing. Literally, like the radio station, there was nothing, then where we were, and then the magazine, there was nothing, and then here we are. So if someone could bring up that would be very helpful. It's the February edition. It's just behind my desk on the shelf to the right, or to the left if you're looking from my computer towards it. At my computer, it's behind you to your right. If you've got your back to my computer, which would be a weird contorted thing, it's on the left.
It's so important on radio to be able to describe things, in detail.
It really is. I can't just say look on the left because stage left, stage right. Let's not go there again. Stage left or stage right. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We're here.
Yes, we are. And already we're talking. Well, I mean, we're talking about important, valuable stuff. The location of a magazine.
I think so. I think we're doing a very good job. Sorry, I just pressed the wrong button. You heard yourself twice, didn't you?
Yes, that was confusing.
Sounded good though, didn't it?
Yes, but it was with a delay, so it was like, whoa.
Yeah, but I fixed it immediately because I'm that fast, especially when I make a boo-boo. Dan Rouse, if Andy Brown keeps on doing all these idents, he may need to get co-presenter status for this hour. Now, Dan, we can have presenters jumping on in two ways. One, you can jump onto the live mic, and then we can actually include you that way. Any of the presenters can do that. Or we can do a Zoom, and then presenters can come in and talk to us. That's absolutely possible. I chatted to Dan one time, didn't I? We had him on the show. Do you remember?
Yes, it was before Live at 5, in fact.
It was before and Live at 5, yeah.
A few weeks ago. Might be a month ago. Actually, it might have been last year.
Yeah, well, obviously, any of our presenters can get on Myriad. They can hook up the microphone, hit the live button, and they can appear in the little box to my right, and I can click on them and say hello. Not saying you do that, because too many of you won't work.
What is the limit?
Hey?
Do we know what the limit is?
I think it's three, I believe. One of them, I'm not going to go really nerdy. One of them is used for a whole different purpose that we can't control. That's the reason you can hear us at all out there, by the way. And then there's another two. So we can have us plus one. I think we can't get a third. However, we could turn that on to a different system. We can actually have people phoning in kind of through this, which we don't do at the moment. Let's not make it even more complicated. Andy Brown, I should get an honourable mention in the credits at least.
I think that's fair enough.
I think that's fair enough. Yes. Andy Brown, yes, he's also equally responsible for the contents of this hour.
Yes, quite often, actually, yeah. Most of the talking points.
So Andy Brown is just as responsible for what happens in this hour as we are. I like shifting the blame that way.
Yeah, so it takes a little bit off.
That may not be what they meant. But anyway, hello to you if you're listening. Now, we're doing things that you're thankful for, so let us know what you're thankful for. You can use the message function on the app. You can email us, which is
hello@pure247radio.org. hello@pure247radio.org.
Spoken like a presenter on a radio station, which, funnily enough, you are. You can also WhatsApp us. How do they get to the WhatsApp, dude?
Green button at the bottom of our website. All the ways to contact us are at the bottom of the website, in fact.
See, Andy Brown is now doing a backwards reverse moonwalk.
Come again?
No, wait, don't make me responsible for the contents of this hour.
Don't want the credits then?
No, well, unfortunately, Andy, you are the jingle that starts this hour now.
Yeah, pretty much. In fact, most of our jingles are now written, recorded, and edited during this hour.
All Family Focus. Mostly this hour now. Actually, it used to be Family Focus. We did this. Now it's this hour. So let us know what you're thankful for. Email us. You can WhatsApp us. You can click on one of the happy hot air balloons on Facebook, Instagram, or X. And welcome to Bearded Blokes and Banter. I'm not allowed to call it that. It's called Live at 5 instead. But I have control of the buttons, so I get away with it a bit. So how's your day gone so far today? It's wet, isn't it? Wet and windy.
It's been rather bleak outside, which is all right because Friday's such a busy day. You don't really notice it.
Yeah. I've had a couple of phone calls. I've interviewed Linz West from LZ7, which we're putting out on Tuesday from 4 p.m.
How cool is that?
I know, very cool. He's got some really exciting news for the month ahead. Will I get it in time? It starts on the 28th. Yeah, no, we're just in time for that.
Excellent.
Also, there'll be an exclusive interview in the magazine for February, which goes to print on Monday. So I need to edit that ready for the magazine. This is how we roll, people.
It's going to be a busy weekend.
It's going to be a busy weekend. I'm not sure I'm getting a day off tomorrow. May not be a whole day off.
Days off, they're overrated.
Yeah, rest, relaxation,
I mean, if you didn't
sleep.
have anything...
Who needs sleep?
Exactly. It's overrated.
I think so. What are you thankful for today, Stephen?
I am thankful for... What am I thankful for? I finished a packet of sweets, so I'm very thankful for that. It's kind of the end of... I had this massive stockpile of sweets left over from Christmas and stuff like that. So I had this massive pile, and I finished them off, which I am grateful for those sweets. But I suppose there's also tinged with some sadness.
You do get to the end eventually.
Yes.
You do hit the last one. Do you like get massive handfuls and stick them in your mouth like a hamster, and as you get further along it gets slower and slower to make it last? Or are you just more like me of when they're gone, they're gone?
When they're gone, they're gone. Drink while you have water.
Absolutely. That's a fascinating one from survival. It used to be that you were taught if you go into survival mode, you're in a desert or whatever, and you've got no fresh water, then you drink it as slowly as you can. They changed the advice. Did I watch a documentary? Yes, I did. I watched a documentary on this. It wasn't you that watched it. And what they discovered was it's better to keep drinking normally for as long as you can to make the best decisions that you can for as long as you can. Because when you start to make your water last and last and last, you drink less and less and less, your brain then is unable to make good decisions. So actually you're speeding up your own demise by pushing off how much water you drink.
It is fascinating. It seems backwards, but actually it is smarter that way. And it applies to sweets as well.
I think it applies to sweets. Again, to the office, because it's been 8 minutes now. If you could bring up the... Is that footsteps? No, not footsteps. If you could bring up February's magazine cover, is that a footstep?
I'm hearing noises, but...
I'm hearing noises, but I can't see... My picture frame hasn't turned up yet.
It's more like someone's moving furniture.
I know. If someone in the office, can you get me my picture frame, please, from behind my desk for February's article? February's magazine. I'd be most obliged. Thank you. No biscuits, Nick. Just bring me my picture.
Yeah, the solution to someone nicking biscuits is don't have any biscuits.
It works. If there's no biscuits, they can't nick them. We have stopped... Peter is thanking us. We have stopped him from his thieving ways. He cannot steal biscuits. There's a thing, permanently depriving. It can't be theft unless you intend to permanently deprive. That's the sort of law thing, okay? So he is hiding the evidence. Eating, which gets rid of the evidence. Ooh, is that a picture frame? Thank you. That's Nathan, who's really, really super busy. But there we go. We have the new February cover. It's not a magazine. It's not gone to print yet, but we do an in-house copy of the magazine. Can I borrow yours? Because I can see. Hang on, let me just put that up. Because I can't reach quite over there. There you go. Oh, if you just hold that. Okay, angle it down a bit, that way, and then come down a bit. There you go. There is up a bit. Perfect. You haven't to go off me. That is the cover for the new cover for the magazine for February. You will notice on the front cover our Atlantic roots, Mac and Laura. Ooh. Yes, Andy, that's correct. That is absolutely correct in answer to your question.
About sweets?
No, about jumping in and ruining the show. Breaking the show. Yeah, you're just connecting. You have to connect your mic to the live mode, and then a little box comes up, and you can hit live, and then you can talk to us. As long as your computer's configured. Anyway, so yes, our Atlantic roots. That'll do, dude. Thank you. That's the new cover. That is for February. Looking forward to that. It is absolutely rammed full. That particular magazine, we have got, trying to remember, our Atlantic roots front cover. So we've got some gorgeous photos that Mac and Laura sent us, which you may never have seen. We've also got Martin Bateman, which is some really good photos. Ambassadors Football. And he sent us some old photos. They're high quality scans of old photos, but I love old photos.
Yeah.
So we've got some of those to put in the magazine. We've also got exclusive interview with Philippa, the director of H is for Hawk, which is released today by Lionsgate Films. We've also got, if that wasn't enough, Andy Godfrey actually got to watch an early version of the film before it was released today. So he's written a review on that. So that's in the magazine. We've also got There's lots of also gots in this one. We've also got Lynn's West from LZ7. My interview with him earlier today, because we had to get it in. He's a busy boy. He's a very busy chap. So we got an exclusive interview with him and some. I mean, I've just seen the photos. Very good. It's worth buying the magazine. H is for Hawk, or for Lynn's West, or for Martin Bateman, or Atlantic Roots. We've given you lots of reasons to get the magazine.
Absolutely.
It is our biggest ever by a country mile. Can't say fairer than that.
What do you call it? Our bumper edition.
Our bumper edition. Why is that from Peter? Oh, I see. In reference to Andy breaking the show. He's got a little picture of a cat pressing a nuclear destruct button with a hard hat on. The cat, not the nuclear weapon. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? So, what are we doing? What are we here for? Live at 5.
We were doing 3 things we're thankful for. I got as far as 1.
Excellent.
And that started the whole drink while you have water conversation, which then took us elsewhere. And then, to be honest, I've lost track of where we got to.
Oh, no, not that one, Andy. No. No. Just talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, yeah. So there were 2 more things which I'm thankful for. I am, as ever, grateful for cups of tea. I've had quite a few the last couple of days. Seems to be drinking through a lot of tea. Also thankful for, what am I thankful for? Let's see. I'm going to have to say warm fires. So it's been pretty cold the last couple of days. Well, apparently it's been 8 or 9 degrees, but it's felt really cold. So we've enjoyed some warm fires at our house.
Andy's saying maybe I shouldn't do this right now.
Okay.
No, I suspect possibly not isn't the moment. Now isn't the right moment. So I'm trying to think. Do you know I've had one of those days? I've just been really, really busy. Yesterday was phenomenally busy, brilliant. I'm teasing out where I was and what I was doing, because on Tuesday from 5 o'clock, we're going to run an interview from some of the amazing young people, teachers and staff that I met yesterday with Nathan Thomas in Bradford. We have some exclusive photos in the February edition of the magazine. Another reason to get hold of the magazine, because we've got a special run of issues, April, May and June, 3 months worth, about a very, very special project close to my heart, which will be running in the magazine.
Excellent.
The magazine is what's on my brain right now, and I make no apology for that, because it's got to be printed on Monday and it's not ready yet. Because we're squeezing in more and more and more stuff, which is brilliant. It's the same price, it's just a lot bigger.
Excellent. I mean, it's all good news.
It's all very good news. We still at 1.
What magazine?
Well, one thing we're thankful for.
No, I've listed 3.
You did. What was number 2 and 3?
So the second one was cups of tea and warm fires, because it's been really cold the last couple of days.
Yeah, see, now Nathan and I were in the car. The temperature said 6 or 7 degrees. It was sort of fluctuating a bit. And we said, why are we so cold? Because it's not that cold. We've had, -3, -5. We're plus 6 or 7 degrees, warmer than the temperature of a fridge, and we are freezing cold. I drove 2 hours through the rain with my heated seat on.
I assume it has something to do with humidity, and when it's wetter, you can feel colder. Isn't that right?
I don't know. It wasn't raining in the car.
Or maybe it's air pressure.
I did close the windscreen. It wasn't open. It's not an old Land Rover or a Jeep. Definitely had the windscreen closed. The windows were closed as well.
Yeah, and the wipers on full, you said.
Yes, the wipers pretty much didn't stop beating fastest for about 2 hours. I think they went to regular rhythm about 10 minutes from the house, when it finally started to slow down just a little bit.
So, needless to say, it was rather wet.
Yes. You just keep typing.
Okay. It's funny how much conversation we can have on our presenters WhatsApp group. I think John Brewer on this morning's Friday Pure Brunch, the first ever Friday Pure Brunch, was talking about this very thing, this WhatsApp group that we have for all the presenters. And I forget what phrase he used, but essentially nuts. Fruit and nut, I think, is one of the expressions.
Do you know, I'm in an utterly crazy mood. How can this could go wrong, couldn't it? Straight question to the presenters. If I opened up a Zoom link for you, would any of the presenters like to hop on a Zoom chat? Not video, just the audio. If you'd like to do that, just let me know in the presenters group and I'll set up a Zoom and we can have a little chat with you on air, because that could be fun.
That could be.
Just let me know.
Just depends which presenters are free this time of day. So it's 5:20 on a Friday.
Nearly 25 past.
Nearly 25 past. A lot of people on their Fridays like to work from home and try and make that day as easier as possible. So
Yeah.
it's possible we could have some presenters free, or
Right. And we can do a Zoom. So you talk. I'm just going to set up a Zoom thingy.
so what will I talk about?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
I could just give you a new study, couldn't I?
You could.
Ooh, study finds. What have we got? I usually prepare this sort of stuff earlier. What have we got here?
You know what I love about this show? We have no clue what's going to happen, ever.
Okay, right in front of me, I have a new study that says text reply speed shapes how available you might seem. So how quickly you reply to a text. Could actually be quite a controversial topic, actually. So a new study suggests the speed at which you reply to text message can significantly influence how others perceive your emotional availability and level of care. Now, I hope nobody takes too much notice of how long it takes me to reply to a text message, because I'm not the quickest in the world. I like to think about it before I reply. There's no rushing to a response. But usually within a day or within 2 days for myself. I don't know what that means specifically. Researchers found that fast responses are often linked to attentiveness and engagement, while slower replies can be interpreted as signs of emotional distance or even unreliability. Well, that's how they may be perceived. The thing is, it depends on someone's personality. I think the best measure for how quickly someone replies is how they would normally reply. So if someone is always taking a couple days to reply, then that's consistent. If they're suddenly quicker or suddenly much slower than 2 days, that might be cause for concern. But if they're consistently taking a couple days, that would be my opinion on the matter. But yeah, the team that was doing this research stressed that response habits are shaped by many factors, including work schedules, social boundaries, individual communication styles, meaning that delays are not always a reflection of interest. That makes sense to me. Essentially, we could very easily take this too far in terms of what it is people are doing when they reply. It is very easy. On WhatsApp, for instance, you get 2 blue ticks. It doesn't necessarily mean that someone's seen it. It only means that the screen has displayed that message. So it is entirely possible that they could have completely missed the message despite it having 2 blue ticks. That's something I realized more recently. It doesn't actually necessarily mean that they've seen it, only that their screen has displayed it. And that can happen, actually. I connect my WhatsApp from my phone to my computer, which means that it could have displayed on my computer screen whilst I'm not there. So, and that will obviously put 2 blue ticks next to it. And then I might not be at my desk, not seeing my computer screen, not by my phone. It will have been displayed on a screen, so 2 blue ticks will appear, but I haven't actually seen it. So 2 blue ticks doesn't necessarily mean people have seen a message. It's just an indicator that they have definitely received it and it's been displayed on their screen. Especially if someone else picks up their phone, then someone else could have seen the message, not actually responded to it, and then you'll have 2 blue ticks. So it doesn't actually mean someone's seen it.
Yep. I have now got the Zoom meeting going to the presenters. Any of the presenters with a Zoom and a microphone, you can join in, even if it's just to say hi. What could possibly go wrong by this impromptu thing?
Do you want a list?
No. The meeting and the passwords on the presenters group. So, feel free to join if you want to. And if you don't want to, Dan's cooking dinner. Which is okay. We get that, Dan. It's fine.
That's an lame
I don't want to
excuse.
upset Isla because she's a star. Quite honestly. Anyway, he's thankful, he says, for the fact that a client visit was postponed today that would have meant a 2-hour journey in each direction. I had a desk day instead to catch up, review, plan, and get ahead where possible with all of my clients. That's cool.
Yeah, it's a funny thing. When you get a desk day, sometimes it can actually be a real relief. Because generally speaking, I would say, well, a trip sounds more preferable, but you can't get much work done whilst you're traveling for 2 hours.
Yep, true enough. Right, yeah, the Zoom link's open, people. If you want to join, that's okay, because that's where we can get any presenters. Nathan, Thomas, Peter, Jojo, you can hop on as well.
Though I will just point out that the studio that we have downstairs, the computer's been a bit funny.
Yeah, it's misbehaving at the moment.
Particularly the webcam, which might not make too much of a difference to this.
No, you don't need a webcam. You just need a microphone.
In which case, it should be fine.
It should be fine. I'm not putting you on Facebook and YouTube because I'm not sure my brain would cope with that, if I'm honest.
There's that many software applications currently running to bring you what we are bringing you, so that would be one too many.
Yeah, it would. Wouldn't it just? So, yes, presenters, you can now join the Zoom if you wish to. I think I got it right. I'm just double checking that. I'll put the details in. Yeah, I'm not going to read it out because then anybody can join. That would be even more crazy. We're not doing that. That's for sure. Yeah, it's all good. The details are correct that I put in the presenters group. Peter, Nathan Thomas, and Jojo, feel free to join. There is a webcam on my computer. Just saying. We only need the audio. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's all good. And if nobody joins us, it's fine. It's fun. It's making my brain stretch. How do I know if someone's joined? That's a good point. That's fine. Okay, so things I'm thankful for. Let's do 3 for me. So I am thankful for technology. Technology and software, which is very, very useful for things like this.
When it works, it's amazing technology.
Ooh, I can see an Andy Brown. How do I... Hang on a minute. I can see an Andy Brown. He's just... I need to get rid of that one. That one there. There we go. Right, as soon as Andy Brown starts talking... We'll be able to... He hasn't unmuted his microphone yet. We should have an Andy Brown on the radio as well. I've just muted the feed just for a moment in case there's any crackles. It's fine. Hey, do you know, I like... Oh, hang on. I can hear... I can hear you, Andy. Can you hear me all right? I need to put you through to the thingy. There you go. You're now on the audio. There. As easy as that. Hopefully someone will confirm that we can hear Andy Brown on the radio, Facebook or job or whatever.
I would presume so because I can now hear him.
Oh, you can. What are you listening to?
Actually, no, I'll be on the same headphones as you, so never mind.
No, it's fine. If Andy says something when I stop talking, I'll be... Oh, Peter says you can hear you all.
Excellent.
Fine. How you doing there, Andy? No, it's fine. I don't know where that idea came. I blame you for most things now. We just thank you for all the amazing ideas you've got. No, it's live at 5 though.
It's more inclusive. Live at 5 is more inclusive then, isn't it?
I have to ask, have you got any biscuits or have you got a biscuit bandit in your house? I don't think... So, you're on the radio, but not the Facebook and YouTube, but that's okay. That's fine. You just need to listen to us on the radio. Look, we were doing this last minute. There are limits. Actually, I probably could get you on there as well, but I don't know how to do that.
I was just going to say, chocolate sounds way better than biscuits.
Oh, way better. I think, actually... Food is overrated.
I mean, we have in our household now and then had pudding before dinner, and I think it's one of the best things in the world. It feels so rebellious, and it's just brilliant.
It is. Yes. So you're definitely coming through the radio, Andy, but I haven't managed to get you onto the Facebook and YouTube thing today. We'll fix that for next time. But people can listen on the radio. Well, hey, who knows? So what have you been up to today then, Andy? What's your day been like? I think I know how to get you onto Facebook and YouTube. I think he says. If I do that and you say something, Andy.
Hello, can you hear me? Testing, testing.
You should be able to hear that on Facebook and YouTube, everybody. I think I've fixed it. Let me just do a couple of quick little things. You just mind yourself. You know, it's fine. It's all good. And you put that on. You're doing this on the fly is always good fun.
By the way, Andy Brown, welcome to my world.
Thank you. It's you know, I've been an observer or a listener up to now for Live at 5. So yeah, now I'm very much in the middle of it.
Yes. I've now got you on Facebook and YouTube.
Wonderful.
That wasn't too hard actually. It's like we know what we're doing.
Absolutely. It's like when when I logged into the studio and I was like, oh, how do I go live?
Yeah, we haven't done much of the sort of live stuff handing over from show to show, so it's different from normal shows. It makes it fun, and hence I thought Zoom is quicker. Plus, we can only have one extra person, whereas with Zoom anybody can hop on if they wanted to cause havoc. But
Well, I think we've started something here, to be honest.
I think we probably started something. I really do.
Right.
So, what's your dinner plans for tonight then, Andy?
We're having Brinner. Now, you might be thinking, what on earth is Brinner? It's a breakfast dinner. So we'll be having sausage, bacon, eggs, and hash browns, I think.
Hey, that sounds good to me.
That sounds very good. I'm very hungry now.
Yeah. We see breakfast for dinner. That works.
I think so. I think it'll be good. Be good if obviously if I get off the radio and cook it, then otherwise there might be a slight rebellion when everyone gets home and says, "Where's the dinner?" But that's okay.
Sorry, no dinner. I was on the radio instead.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's fine. I'm sure Helen and the kids will be fine with that one. If you tell them with a smile, then it's okay.
Exactly. Who knows? They might even be listening in their different places right now. But yeah, we shall see.
That's more dad on the radio. We got Dan Rest. Here's another ident. Pure 247 Radio. It's like we know what's going on. I'll let you record that one down with your lovely voice when you got a moment. I know you're busy. Don't upset Isla with the dinner thing, because we need Isla's voice on Tuesday to be happy, not grumpy because Andy B stopped her eating.
Yeah. Dinner is a rather important meal of the day. It's probably one of my favorites, especially if you serve up breakfast for dinner. That sounds awesome.
That does sound very good.
I mean,
it does, doesn't it? I mean, you sometimes have dinner for breakfast, I guess, if you've got leftovers from the night before. So why not the reverse?
Yeah. I could very easily enjoy sausage, bacon, and I would prefer waffles, probably with some, just more bacon and more sausage.
More bacon fixes everything. Pretty much.
Generally, it's an improvement, isn't it? Sorry, there's a slight delay on the line, so I don't know if I'm talking over you. Apologies.
Got echo on Facebook. Why have you got an echo on Facebook?
I suppose we've got a stream from Zoom in addition to the other stream.
If I turn that off, no, on that one there. If you say something now, Andy.
24/7 radio.
That works. So is that me there? Is that better now? I think I've fixed it.
There's always hope.
Work.
Hey, look, we're doing this on the fly, everybody. There's no instruction manual for all this. Like, I've got to be honest. We just have to do what we can do.
This is very much on the fly.
I mean, we do plan a lot of things. So, it
Sometimes.
is, some things are impromptu off the cuff as this is, but that's okay.
Yeah. To be fair, the majority of shows are planned. Certainly the case for shows not hosted by Andy B or Stephen D or Nathan Thomas.
No, well, yours generally are. I just like to inject as much fun as possible. I'm waiting for a thumbs up from the door. Well, hey, we've fixed the echo.
We've got a thumbs up.
That's not bad. It's radio development on the fly. So you're going to get your dinner cooked. What time are your lovely family home, Andy?
Oh, about 6:15, maybe 6:30, depending on traffic. So, so I've got a bit of time.
Some time. And how long? I see your sausage is what? Is it oven or is it a bit of frying pan grill? How are you cooking your food?
I was going to chuck the sausage in the oven with the hash browns, and then probably do the bacon on the grill or on the frying pan or something. So
that's 25 minutes. So you don't have to start till 6.
Absolutely.
And you can have a cup of tea when they come home. So actually, what you can do is start at 6:30 and say it's an IKEA breakfast dinner. Make your own.
Absolutely, all day breakfast. And it will be all day because it will take that long.
That would cause a revolt, I suspect. Right, Andy.
Right.
Thank you for jumping on. Now we know what we're doing. We can do this again.
Definitely. Next time, less impromptu, more planning. But I think the individual shows are well planned. It's like you say, when we all get together, then who knows what might happen.
Yeah.
The more presenters you have, the more chaotic it becomes.
Yes, I think it probably does. But that's just good fun, really. Right, Andy, I'll let you go and do your dinner for your children and your wife so they don't shout at me. And Dan Rouse, I will leave you to record that ident because that could be quite funny. Dan Rouse's ident, Pure 247 Radio. It's like we know what's going on, but not quite on Andy B Show. So, Andy, thank you very much. We will speak again soon. But yes, feel free to go and cook your dinner so your family don't shout at me.
Thank you very much. Nice to chat to you guys.
See ya.
Have a good evening.
Bye.
Bye.
Right. So I'm going to leave the Zoom open just in case.
Okay.
So Nathan Thomas or Peter or Jojo or anybody else who's, fancy causing some havoc before 6 p.m. you can do. So I'll hold it open just for now. It's fine. So how many thankful things have I come up with so far?
Do you know? I'm not sure you've done one yet.
Really?
I mean,
technology. I said I was thankful
yes,
for technology, and that led to us doing a live impromptu. Let's get some more presenters on the radio because we can.
Yeah.
Because why not? Right. So no, I thought I'd done more than one.
I have no recollection of more than one, but that doesn't mean you haven't.
No. Okay. So a second thing I'm thankful for would be what else am I thankful for? I mean, quite a few things. I'm thankful for the new magazine. Wherever.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I'm thankful for my oh yeah, it's about perfect. How did you remember
that? Sheer luck.
Because I'm a professional and I rehearsed myself.
Oh yeah, that too.
Oh, he's going down now. It's our Atlantic roots. There we go. So yes, that's the picture. I'm very thankful for that magazine. I'm amazed how large it's become. We've been desperately trying to keep it a little bit lower, a little bit lighter, weight-wise and size, but we've got so much more to actually give you to read that it's a smorgasbord of awesomeness.
I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about that sausage and bacon.
Smorgasbord is food normally, isn't it? Sausage and bacon. Sausage and bacon for dinner.
I'm curious, what are you having for veg? That's the one thing I didn't ask him.
Yeah, Andy, if you could let us know before your kids get home, and Helen, what's the veg? Or is there no veg? See, normally, sausage and chips is a Friday night staple, isn't it, in the UK? Maybe with a fried egg or what have you. But we wouldn't normally have veg.
Maybe mushy peas, but not on our... Yeah, not in a...
That's what I thought of mushy peas. Anyway, so, Peter, I would join Andy B and Stephen, but I am still taking therapy for when I was with Andy B in the past. I think that's terribly rude. Andy Brown, baked beans. Does that count as veg? Wait, beans, they are vegetables, aren't they?
Yes, that does count. Plus, it's usually in a tomato sauce.
That tomatoes, which has celery in, so that's like loads of veg.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I mean, yeah, that counts. Personally, I'm not a big fan of beans.
Oh, Nathan. According to my information, yes, half a tin counts as one of your 5 a day. So all you need is 3.5 cans and you've had your veg for the day.
That could have negative repercussions.
Let's not go into that pressured situation. So have I done 3 things now?
I
haven't even looked.
I'm pretty sure you've done 2 things now.
That's fine. Let me just go and check over here for something. No, that's fine. I'm just checking something important. Having done all that, I forgot to do things I actually need to do during the show. Just talk amongst yourselves.
I am still genuinely very hungry. Sausage and bacon with waffles, and just that would be perfect for me right now. I actually quite enjoy that in a wrap. Actually, that's the other thing we do in our house a lot is we put it in a wrap, and that does take it to the whole other level. If you added cheese to that, that really brings it out.
Oh, cheese! When I was away at the hotel, one of the things I did was watch a film late at night. It was The Last Stand with Arnie. Arnie was in there, and there's this line when he bursts into like a cafe in the village, in the town where he's protecting as a sheriff. He bursts in and, quick, get down. Basically, we might all die in a moment. And there's these 2 old guys sitting at the counter munching away, and one of them says, I've had a triple bypass. My BP's through the roof, and I'm having cheese on something with extra cheese. I'm fine, basically. Well, just take care then. It was just a brilliant moment. It was really funny.
I love that scene. It's epic.
It's very funny, isn't it? Get down, I don't care. Basically, was their response. Hello, welcome to the Get Your Home Show. This is Stephen D and Andy B. We are on until 6 o'clock. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm very sorry.
And then I'm on all the way through till 7. Now, I think I need to click on there and move that out of the way. Peter says, I am thankful for warm fireplaces, tea, and books. Peter, what book are you reading? Please, we'd like to know. We need to know. Or just come up to the studio and sit up with us. Bring a brown paper bag and you'll be fine. We do have a 3rd microphone here.
That is true. We do have a 3rd microphone. Might not be able to get him in camera, but that's fine.
He can stick his hand in.
By the way, is that still on me? Because I thought you knocked it earlier.
Hang on.
Yeah.
No, it looks like you've slipped. There we go. Is that better?
Yes. Well, I presume so. I can't actually see it on this screen.
No. Well, we only have one repeatable thing going on.
Yes. What I can see on this screen is something else.
So yeah, for information of Andy Brown and Co. You just need 2.5 tins each, and then you get your vegetables for the day.
Yeah, 2.5 tins of beans.
Not recommended, but
no, I don't like beans. Don't like them.
Blech. Not my thing. Prefer spaghetti.
It's the texture. It's just ugh.
Yeah, but you like beans in chili, don't you? That's kidney
no,
beans,
I don't like beans ever.
Oh, good lad. I've raised you well. So we are doing the Get Your Home Show live on Facebook and YouTube. I've no idea what we're actually doing, to be quite frank. I think we're supposed to be doing radio, but who knows at this moment in time.
How many thankful things have you done? Is it 1 or 2? Probably should start
2.
again.
That's just okay. Peter says, I am following on behind Nathan, reading the How to Train Your Dragon books. Can I give you some advice, Peter? You'd be better to not stand behind him and read, but hold the book yourself. So don't follow behind him, because if you're faster or slower, he'll be turning the pages before you've finished reading, or you'll be ready for him to turn the pages before he's ready.
Do you know, that reminds me of a fascinating story. It was behind the Iron Curtain that I think it was Brother Andrew was watching these Christians gather and for church, but they only had a handful of Bibles between them.
Yes.
So what would happen is they'd hold up their Bibles. The people behind them could then copy the text.
Yeah, that was brilliant. I remember reading about that. It was just, it's one of those, huh? And then you work out why, and it's like quite sad. And that's hence Open Doors, which is the organization that Brother Andrew started, smuggling Bibles into communist countries.
Yeah.
Which I just finished reading. I went away for one night. Joe put the book in my rucksack, so I thought, hey, better start reading it again. I do read it quite a lot. I like that book.
It is very good. I'm pretty sure I've read it. Well, I must have, because I remember that story.
Yep. I've just seen Dan's message on WhatsApp, which I read out because it was on the other WhatsApp as well, which is all good fun. I'm just checking through here because it's very confusing. That's all good. Yes, well done, Peter, for reading. That's a good thing. But yeah, don't read it when Nathan is. That's weird. It's like someone reading a newspaper over your shoulder. It's just odd behavior, Peter. Get the book yourself, stick it in your hands and read it. It's much easier.
I'm pretty sure what it means is he's following on from... it's his book series. How many series? It's like 10 books or something like that.
Loads.
It's absolutely nothing like the films.
Are they moving furniture out there again?
It does sound like it, doesn't it?
Someone's walking around outside the studio with like elephant feet on. I don't know what they're doing out there. Anyway, that's not a complaint. It's just I'm very curious. So you want me to do 3 things from the start?
Well, you may have given 3 things already, but I've completely forgotten them.
I don't even know what day it is, so don't ask me. So 3 things I am thankful for. I'll do fresh ones because I can't remember what I said. I'm thankful for the squash I've got that doesn't have artificial fake sugar in it.
Ah, yes, that's a good one.
That's a very good one. I am thankful for the super squishy loaf of bread that I got last night on the way home. So I had a honey sandwich a little while ago, which was nice. I'm also thankful for the team here because they're all mad, quite honestly. And I love every single one of them for very unique and wonderful ways. We've got an amazing team. We were counting this up the other day. There's nearly 35 people on the team now. Probably more than that, actually, with the news hub as well. And they're all wonderfully beautiful and mad in their own ways. It's brilliant.
We'd have to be mad.
Yes. The presenters are definitely mad as a box of frogs. The writers, in a slightly more refined way, as you'd expect them to be. Then there's the trustees, and then there's the news hub people. But it's all fine. They're all different.
I think it's like a requirement to be a presenter on Pure 24/7 Radio. You have to be just a little bit mad
and flexible,
and very, very flexible.
Quick on your feet, and your brain's got to be quick too. And if it's not, then it's fine. We're not bothered. Right now, is that 3 things now?
I genuinely can't remember.
No,
you gave. You presenters you're grateful for.
Yes.
The whole team.
Yes.
What was the second thing?
Squishy bread. Squishy bread. That's 3.
3 things. Okay, yeah.
Done me 3 things. I was close. I was getting a panic then.
My mind isn't as sharp, and I think it's because I am genuinely hungry. That sausage and bacon. I'm not joking. I really could eat that right now.
Not the only one. So I need to just talk amongst yourselves. Have you got any news items for while I just try and tidy my screen in front of me?
Yes. So, this is interesting. New study finds that middle siblings might be the best at, most agreeable and honest among siblings, middle child. So this is a study, quite a big study, 700,000 participants. So it's a decent study from Canada, the US, the UK, and Australia.
Oh, you can batch stuff on here. That's better.
Batch.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I discovered that the other day. I did it for Dan Rouse.
I was just deleting a bunch of stuff one at a time. There's like 35, 40 things. And I thought, God, it's got to be a quicker way. I'm going to be here for a week. You got to click a button, click a button, click a button. One of them's gone. But you can press on one, and then you can put the shift button down. You can go down to as far as you want, and it batch selects them. And then you can permanently delete a bunch in one go.
And you can copy and paste logs from Tuesday to Thursday if you happen to last minute announce that you're going to swap shows with Dan Rouse and Jojo.
Who'd done all his work. Bless him. He'd done all his work preparing his show. Could you do Thursday instead? Yes, could you move all my stuff, please? He went ahead of time, like a brilliant professional that he is, and he prepared all the logs of the songs that he wanted. So when he came to record, it's all good to go. And then yeah.
So then I copy and pasted it, and that's when I discovered you could click on something, shift click on something, and you get all the items in the middle.
I know, it's cool, which meant he could do his show yesterday.
I knew you could do that on...
He could do the show that was yesterday on Tuesday. His usual Tuesday... No, hang on. No, I'm not even trying to be confusing. Dan normally does Tuesdays, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So he normally does Tuesdays. When was his last Dan Rouse Pure Brunch Tuesday? I can't actually remember.
He was on Tuesday's Pure Brunch the first week of January. What would that be? The 6th.
Right, so he has done his actual show on the proper day.
But he's also done every Thursday this month, hasn't he?
Probably. He's a very good chap.
Yeah, he did an additional Thursday Pure Brunch on the 8th. Yes, the 8th. And then the week after that, which would be the 15th. Actually, he might not have done the 15th.
Is he doing his show on Tuesday next week?
Yes, normal next week.
He's actually doing his Tuesday show on Tuesday. There's a radical thought. Yeah, thank you, Dan, Mr. Dan Rouse, for what you do, being flexible. Thing is, when we have to go off and do stuff, everybody has to sort of backfill and do stuff to make it work. Which is really good, but it causes confusion and delay. Especially when I say, "What are you doing? It's the wrong show." No, we switched it. Yeah, my bad. This is why you're the man in charge of the actual radio stuff.
The schedule is usually very simple, but yeah, if there's a trip going out, we have to rearrange the schedule, and everyone jumps in. It's great.
Yes, exactly. And I was on a pre-recording interview today with Lens West from LZ7, and that meant someone had to jump into other stuff I was doing, and then you started the front end of my show.
Yes, actually, I should have started with call. Yeah, I should have started with "I'm back."
I'm back. Yes, doing Arnie. No, is that Arnie? Sly? No, Arnie.
Yeah, Arnie.
Terminator. Okay, now have you got another news story? I think we've got time for one more.
Well, it's actually in the middle of this one. So middle siblings apparently the most agreeable and honest amongst their siblings. And this was from a properly large study. So 700,000 participants.
Peter, we need your vote because you're the youngest.
So apparently they're the most agreeable and most honest. Now, this is also another similar study that I saw recently was that the youngest was the most likely to commit crimes.
Like the Biscuit Bandit, perhaps.
Yes, it's funny you should mention that.
Funny I should mention that.
So yeah, that's an interesting one. We have some more studies I could get into. Most popular dream jobs. Do you want to get into that? Top 10?
How long have we got now? We got 4 minutes, so yeah.
Okay, we can do this real quick. So coming in at number 10 is judge. I was surprised to see this on the top 10, but apparently a lot of people want to be a judge.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe they like the wigs that they wear.